The results are in. On today's show, we'll meet Trina, who was a former bar girl and dancer in the Philippines, when she met Eddie, a U.S. Navy sailor on deployment there in the Philippines. Now, Trina claims that Eddie knocked her up, and after raising the child on her own for over a decade, today she will confront Eddie for the first time. Hello, and welcome to the show. Our first guest is the mother of a beautiful 10-year-old boy. Please welcome to the stage, Trina. Welcome to the show, Trina.
Thank you, Larry.
I'd like everyone to take a look at Trina's wonderful son, Pete. Now, this beautiful boy is in the middle of a bitter paternity battle. All because Trina's ex-boyfriend, Eddie, is denying he's the father. Over the course of 3 months, Trina and Eddie had sex over 60 times, much of it unprotected. So, Trina, tell me how you met Eddie.
Yeah, Larry. I met Eddie at the club where I was working, and we talked for all night. And I really like him, and I thought he liked me. So we dated for 2 months.
Oh my goodness, that's a long time for a sailor.
I know. They were stationed there for a long time. So after 1 month, he asked to marry me, Larry.
Really? And did you accept?
Of course. I was poor, and I thought I met the American man of my dreams.
So, you met Eddie, he dated you, he had sex with you, and he asked you to marry him. So what happened next?
And then he stopped talking to me. He deleted me from the Facebook, no email, nothing.
Now let's see what Eddie has to say about all this.
Yo, Trina fucked 2 of my boys in Subic Bay. Not only did she let him hit it raw, she let him bust up in her. That's how you know she's a hoe. And that's just nasty. That ain't my motherfucking baby. Man, this baby's probably got like 10 different daddies, and I ain't one of them. I only said I'd marry her so I could put it in her butt. And I did.
That's not true, Larry. That's not true.
Hey, Trina, when this test proves what a liar you is, I want you on the next boat back to the Philippines, and I never want to see your ass again. That's off top.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Eddie to the stage.
Yeah, man, fuck y'all. Suck my motherfucking dick. You a hoe.
What's up, now? You my man right here, man.
I've been watching you for days, man.
All right, we good. Hey, it's good to be here, dude.
Oh, so I'm the hoe now, huh? You weren't saying that after you begged for you to eat my asshole, huh? Huh? You want to try that, man? Huh?
Get her out. Just one time. Everybody's asshole one time, you know what I'm saying?
Have a seat. So Eddie, tell us your side of the story.
First off, Larry, Trina's lying through her loose asshole, 'cause she a hoe. So maybe I need to spell that out for y'all. H-O-E, hoe. Like, as in she fucks dudes for cash. She tell you that?
Trina, is that so?
That was one time, okay? Everyone does that in the Philippines. We're a very poor country, so we do what we can to survive.
Right. So you was a hoe just one time.
Don't listen to him, he's lying.
Okay.
Well, that was a curveball I don't think any of us were expecting. Eddie, continue.
Yo, Larry, I was just a dumbass seller in my first pump, man. I was just trying to get my motherfucking dick wet in the club, you know what I'm saying? So I roll up on her in the club, right? And, back then she was looking good. Like, she wasn't all busted up like she is now. So I come up on her and she was fucking every dude that came back from the ATM, Larry.
No.
Trina, is that true?
No, not true, Larry. After Eddie said he would marry me, I stopped dancing altogether at the club.
Bitch, you can't dance. Man, she be like SpongeBob up in that club, man. This is what she got right here. This is all she got.
Please let her.
He took me out every night for 2 months. So I stopped dancing and I started singing karaoke by the juice truck instead.
Eddie, is that true?
It was like 5 times, max. And that was just because I was trying to hit it on the reg. And I beat it up too.
Okay, if you want to beat me up, then why did you buy me presents?
Man, I didn't buy you shit.
Oh, really? What about this Apple iPad, huh? Remember this?
Eddie?
Remember this ring, Eddie? Remember when you cuddle me every night? How you tell me you love me, Eddie, huh? Remember when you went to the UA, huh, Eddie?